What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz, and I am back with another reaction video. Okay, so basically, we're about to be reacting to why rappers are scared of O Block. What is y'all scared for? Why y'all scared? Y'all claim y'all bought that life. Like, what's the problem now? Y'all can go everywhere with y'all little guns and try to shoot, try to do this, try to steal that. But you scared to go to O Block? Don't get scared now. Nah, but let's get started with this video. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Comment down below what more y'all want to see. And we're going to go get right into this video. Like right now, I should have already started it because like the ads. Why rappers really scared of O Block? Like, what's the problem?
On the 6400
What's
block
the problem?
of South Dr. Martin Luther King Drive lies O Block. O Block is home to the Parkway Gardens low-income apartment complex. These days, there are various reports that rappers are scared of O Block. This complex has 35 buildings, and in one of them was where a young Michelle Obama and her family once lived.
Word.
The place as a wonderful small apartment.
Michelle Obama grew up in O Block?
Why then are rappers scared of O Block? Today on Rap Central, we'll show you just why. O Block history.
Let's find this out.
Originally named Parkway Garden
Why?
Homes, the apartment complex was built from 1950 to 1955 and was the first
Parkway Garden Homes, so that's the original name.
By Chicago's African American residents. It was built to fix the problem of the urban housing shortage that happened after World War I. The complex has 35 buildings, in which 24 of them are walk-up buildings, while the remaining 11 are 8-story buildings. Chicago's African American population boomed from 1920 to 1970, and this was a time when O Block became quite popular. And in 2011, the complex was even added to the National Register of Historic Places. However, while O Block became popular, so did gangs, and violence began to rise in the neighborhood. O Block gangs. These gangs in Chicago
right in the middle.
Began in 1958.
Right in the middle of the mix.
These teenagers were from the major black
first one you see,
such as Hyde Park, Kenwood, and Inglewood, with the goal of creating an alliance to combat their enemies. Some of the notable founders are David Barksdale, Richard Strong, Larry Hoover, Leonard Longstreet, Kilroy, Prince Oldtimer, etc. They named this alliance Devil's Disciples. By the beginning of 1961, David Barksdale had taken full control of the Devil's Disciples. Barksdale's goal was to turn all the small gangs around the neighborhood into factions of the Disciples. Barksdale created the Black Disciples Nation in 1966 so as to make
that's
the gang
somebody
stronger
daddy
and
right there.
able to counteract threats from other gangs. This move increased the number of people who joined the gang into the thousands. But the gang became even bigger in 1969 when Larry Hoover, the leader of the rival gang against the Disciples, agreed to merge with Barksdale, and together they created the Black Disciples Nation. However,
once you're a granddaddy, it's time to quit that life. It's time to let it go.
Larry in prison, Barksdale became the only leader of the gang. But in 1974, at the age of 27, Barksdale died due to kidney complications. His death led to problems within the Black Gangster Disciples Nation, and the gang eventually split into different factions called the Black Gangster Disciples and the Black Disciples. Now, this is a crucial moment in the history of Chicago and O Block gangs because these two same gangs still rule the block till this very day. The creation of these two factions led to a rivalry and a bloody gang war that has never ended, but instead, they only have peace for a while.
That's crazy to this very day. Like,
also, these two gangs have factions that have been responsible for perpetrating violence on the streets of Chicago for many years. Black Disciples. The Black Disciples gang has spread from Chicago to other parts of America, particularly to the Midwestern and Southwestern states. The gang's colors are blue, red, and black. As of 2004, research shows that there are as many as 300 factions of the Black Disciples. Each faction has over 30 members, and they all maintain the same structure. The highest rank in each set is King Shorty, and after which comes the minister, assistant co-minister, and then the Demetrius. The primary activity of the gang is drug trafficking, and other criminal activities of the gang include arms trafficking, burglary, money laundering,
is it the cameras?
murder,
They teeth yellow.
robbery, illegal gambling, kidnapping, and theft.
Oh no!
Oh no! The faction of the gang is responsible for most of the killings and violence that happens on the block, and that the gang is also responsible for most of the violence that happens in Chicago. Some other gang rivals of the Black Disciples are Vice Lords, Black P Stones, Mickey Cobras, Latin Kings, and of course, the Gangster Disciples. Due to the history of Chicago gangs, almost all families are involved with the gang one way or the other. The gangs are generational, which is why in most situations, the grandfather is a gang member, the father is a gang member.
That explains why Granddaddy's still in the gang.
Many Chicago rappers are born into these gangs, and some of them are Chief Keef, Lil Durk, L.A. Capone, Fredo Santana, Lil Reese, and King Von. And in case you don't know, the original leader of the Black Disciples, David Barksdale, is the grandfather of King Von. This is also why Von is called grandson, and also the reason why he named one of his mixtapes Grandson. Gangsta Disciples. Unlike the Black Disciples, the Gangsta Disciples are not just a street gang, but also a prison gang. The old color
even
of
the
Gangsta
females
Disciples
throwing
is
it
black and
up.
blue, but these days, gang members now wear black and gray instead. The Gangsta Disciples have a significant presence in the U.S. prison system, and the gang is active in 110 cities and in 31 states.
Boy.
Just like the Black Disciples, the Gangsta Disciples are predominantly in the Midwestern and Southwestern states, and this is why most times the gang are always in a war for territory. The Gangsta Disciples mostly hold territory in the near north side of Chicago, and the gang has over 25,000 to 50,000 members.
Yo, you can't walk nowhere by yourself.
Such as assault,
You get caught lacking, that's
fraud,
it.
homicide,
That's
prostitution
it.
ring,
That's
firearms
your
violation,
life.
money laundering, and drug trafficking. Some gang allies of the Gangsta Disciples are the Crips, Simon City Royals, etc. And some of their rivals are Latin Kings, People Nation, Bloods, Vice Lords, and Black P Stone. Some rappers who are members of the Gangsta Disciples are FBG Duck, Lil Mister, Lil Mo, Ruga, Billionaire Black, Lil Jojo, etc. The death of Tuka and O.D. Perry. Now, in the past, the neighborhoods with the most shootings in Chicago were Inglewood and the West Side. But nowadays, O Block has become perhaps the most dangerous neighborhood in all of Chicago.
And I
June
see
2011
why.
and June 2014, O Block had the most shootings of any blocks in all of Chicago. This is undoubtedly a result of the gangs in the city, and the complex was also named O Block by gang members. In August 2011, O.D. Perry was shot and the block was named after him. Many fans believe that the block was named after him because he was a member of the Black Disciples gang.
Makes
Although
sense.
it isn't clear who killed O.D., fans are speculating that he was killed by members of the Gangsta Disciples as a retaliation for the killing of Gregory Shondell, who was popularly known as Tuka. Tuka was killed in January 2011, and after his death, a set of Gangsta Disciples members who were originally known as St. Lawrence Boys, or as they're popularly known, STL, renamed themselves after him. The gang is known as Tuka, and the territory they own is called Tukaville. 15-year-old Tuka was killed in January 2011 at a bus stop. According to various
not
fan
the bus
speculations,
stop.
Tuka was also killed as retaliation for the death of another Black Disciples member. Now, this is another crucial point in breaking down the
Dang,
reason
they don't
why
care
rappers
where
are scared
you
of O-Block.
at. Like,
The death of Tuka began a long series of killings between the Black Disciples and the Gangsta Disciples. Rappers attacked
you get
by
caught
the
lacking,
O-Block
that's
Black
it.
Disciples.
Bus stop,
After the death
whatever.
of Tuka, the two gangs have been involved in multiple retaliation killings with victims on both sides. One of such victims was Lil Jojo. The 18-year-old rapper had been involved with a feud with Black Disciples Chief Keef and Lil Reese.
He look like a
Jojo
baby.
had Lil Reese and a number of other Black Disciples members, although Reese never responded. Jojo was shot in the back when the car pulled up while he was riding a bicycle in Inglewood. Now, fans have speculated that Jojo was killed for disrespecting Lil Reese and Chief Keef, who were members of the O-Block faction of the Black Disciples. Another rapper who was allegedly attacked by the O-Block Black Disciples is FBG Wooski.
Where is he at
Wooski is a member
now?
of the Flyboy gang, or allegedly member
I
of
have
the
not
Gangsta
seen Chief
Disciples.
Keef
Wooski had a
in
rivalry with King
I don't know
Von,
how
and the two
long.
were
Is he still
allegedly
making
involved in
music?
retaliation
He's
killings
still
of their friends
alive?
and associates. According to various reports, Wooski had allegedly been involved in the death of one of Von's friends, and Von responded by allegedly killing Wooski's cousin.
So is he
Fans
still
believe that
alive
Von might
or?
have ordered the shooting of Wooski at the funeral of another rapper, Dusky the Man. Dusky was killed in a drive-by shooting. Fans even believe that Von rapped about it in his song "Exposing Me."
So he
and
was
said,
killed in a
"Wooski
drive-by
got shot up right
shooting?
in his top." Now, the other rappers who are mentioned in this video were killed either after releasing the song dissing O-Block Black Disciples members or mocking the death of one of the gang members. But before we delve into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to watch more videos like this one. Another rapper who fans believe was killed by Black Disciples members was Lil Mark. Lil Mark is the brother of Tuka, and unfortunately, Lil Mark was also killed at a bus stop just like his brother.
Dang.
Now, although Mark isn't a member of the Gangsta
Bus
Disciples,
stop not
fans believe he
safe.
was killed for disrespecting O-Block. A few days after releasing the music video for his song No Competition, Mark was shot. On the song, Mark is a member of the OTF music group and also inserted footage of Lil Reese in the video, and fans believe that he was shot dead because of this video. The O Block Black Disciples faction is also allegedly responsible for the death of Mugu Crump. Crump is a member of King Louie's Mugu camp and also a member of the Gangsta Disciples. Crump had also attacked Lil Durk's DJ at a mall and dropped him with the right hand before posting a video of the incident.
Why he had to attack the DJ? Like, what the DJ do to you? Why he attacked the DJ, y'all?
Durk's cousin, OTF Newski. Crump was
because he knew Durk?
Like, he was at a house party. He was shot 4 times, twice in his arm and twice in his torso. While FPG Wooski was lucky enough to not die from the shooting, his label mate FPG Duck wasn't. Duck was a Gangsta Disciples member who had a rivalry with Lil Durk. Duck released a song titled Dead Bodies, and on the song, Duck dissed, mocked, and disrespected dead members of O Block. A few days after the release of the song, Duck was killed at a shopping complex on Oak Street.
Wow.
Duck was shot in the chest, groin, and neck. Fans believe that Duck is another rapper that was shot for disrespecting O Block. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you like the video,
dang, so was that the real reason Duck was shot or nah?
Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new content.
Yo, y'all, that is crazy. If I was a rapper, I wouldn't want to go to O Block either. Like, what you mean? Ain't nobody trying to go there, get shot, get my stuff stolen. Y'all not finna kidnap me. Y'all not finna get over on me. Y'all not finna bully me. Like, why am I gonna risk my life to go there and visit y'all when y'all niggas is tripping? Y'all being ignorant. Like, no. Out of the question. But anyways, I see why rappers don't want to go to O Block because it's mad dangerous. Like, the most shootings happen in O Block. Like, anyways, y'all, that was the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope I see y'all in the next one. Excuse me. Be sure to subscribe if you are not already. Like, comment down below. Don't forget to like. Did I say like? Anyways, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next video or whatever, and